Ever looked at a banana and thought, what a fine berry? No? Well, prepare to have your mind blown. Yes, you heard it right. In the weird and wonderful world of botany, a banana is in fact considered a berry. Now, you might be thinking, a berry? But it doesn't look or taste anything like a strawberry or a blueberry. And that's where things get interesting. You see, in the botanical world, the definition of a berry is quite different than what we're used to in everyday language. In botanical terms, a berry is a fleshy fruit produced from a single ovary. The seed or seeds are embedded in the flesh of the ovary. So, by this definition, bananas, which grow from a single ovary and have seeds embedded in their flesh, are indeed classified as berries. And here's the kicker: strawberries, despite their name, are not technically berries. Each seed on the outside of a strawberry is actually one of the ovaries of the flower with a seed inside it. So, strawberries are what we call aggregate fruits. It's a bit of a mind bender, isn't it? We've all been living a lie thinking strawberries were the ultimate berries and bananas were just, well, bananas. But no, in the eyes of a botanist, your morning banana is a berry and your strawberry shortcake is a lie. But don't worry, you're not alone in your fruit confusion. This is a common misunderstanding because in culinary terms, we categorize fruits based on flavor and recipe usage, not on their botanical characteristics. So let's raise a toast to the humble banana, the berry that's been hiding in plain sight all along, patiently waiting for its true identity to be recognized. And let's not forget the strawberry, the imposter berry that's been fooling us all along. So next time you reach for a banana, remember, you're not going bananas, you're going berries. Imagine a world where the plastic flamingos outnumber the real ones. Oh wait, that's our world. Welcome to a reality where our feathered friends are losing the population game to their inanimate plastic counterparts. Yes, you heard it right. There are more plastic flamingos in the world than real ones. Now, I'm not sure when exactly we decided that a yard isn't complete without a flamingo made of plastic, but here we are. It's a strange world we live in, folks. Imagine being a real flamingo, flying around, and suddenly you spot what you think is a fellow flamingo. You approach, hoping for some pleasant bird chit-chat, only to find out it's just another lifeless plastic imposter. Talk about a letdown. This bizarre fact is not just a testament to our love for lawn ornaments, but also a reflection of the sad reality of wildlife populations. While the number of real flamingos is estimated to be around 2 million, the number of their plastic counterparts is in the tens of millions. That's right, tens of millions. So, why are these plastic birds so popular? Well, they're bright, they're quirky, and let's face it, they're just downright fun. They add a splash of color to our gardens and a dash of whimsy to our lives. And the best part? No bird droppings to clean up. But let's not forget about our real flamingo friends. These birds are more than just lawn decoration inspirations. They are beautiful creatures that grace our planet with their elegance and charm. So, next time you spot a plastic flamingo, spare a thought for the real ones. Perhaps we can take a cue from this flamingo frenzy and turn our love for plastic flamingos into a love for real flamingos. Let's make sure we're doing our bit to protect and preserve these wonderful birds. So folks, remember, if you ever feel outnumbered, just think about real flamingos. They've got it way worse. Ever been in a situation where you wanted to hum a tune but your nose was just in the way? No? Well, turns out it's impossible anyway. You might be thinking, what on earth is this guy talking about? But bear with me, it's a fact. An odd one, but a fact nonetheless. You simply cannot hum while holding your nose. Why, you ask? Well, let's dive into the science of it. Humming is a bit like singing for the shy. It's a way to carry a tune without having to open your mouth and let the world in on your secret shower concert. But to hum, you need two things: a tune in your head and a clear airway. When we hum, we're creating a sound by shaping our mouths and throats and driving air through them. This sound then resonates or echoes in our nasal cavities. That's right, your nose isn't just for sneezing or smelling roses, it's also an essential part of your personal sound system. But what happens when you hold your nose? You block the airway, the escape route for that air you're driving from your lungs. No exit, no sound. It's like trying to play a trumpet with the bell blocked. You can puff your cheeks and blow all you want, but the sweet brass music isn't happening. Now I'm going to encourage you to try this for yourselves. Go on, give it a whirl, hum a tune, and then pinch your nose shut. Notice anything? That's right, the music dies. It's a humbling experience, isn't it? So there you have it. A completely absurd fact that's absolutely true. And if you're still skeptical, just remember that science doesn't lie, even when it seems like it's having a laugh at your expense. So, the next time someone tells you to hum it out, make sure your nose isn't being a party pooper. Ever thought you've seen all the card shuffles? Think again, because there are more ways to shuffle a deck of cards than there are atoms on Earth. That's right, folks. This isn't some card trick or sleight of hand, this is pure, unadulterated mathematics. It's a fact as mind-boggling as it is true. There are indeed more ways to shuffle a standard deck of 52 cards than there are atoms on our humble planet. Now let's break this down. Every time you shuffle a deck of cards, you're creating a unique arrangement, and when I say unique, I mean never before seen in the history of card playing unique. That's because the number of possible arrangements of a deck of 52 cards is a whopping 80 unvigintillion. That's an 8 followed by 67 zeros. In comparison, the estimated number of atoms on Earth is a paltry 7 followed by 50 zeros. So you might be wondering, how is this possible? Well, it all comes down to good old mathematics. You see, when you're shuffling a deck of cards, you're essentially rearranging 52 unique items. The number of ways these can be arranged is calculated by multiplying 52 by every number below it. That's a lot of multiplication. And the result? An astronomical number that makes the number of atoms on Earth look like pocket change. It's a number so large it's hard to wrap your head around. To give you a sense of scale, if every star in our galaxy had 1 trillion planets, each with 1 trillion people living on them, and each of these people has 1 trillion packs of cards, and somehow they managed to make unique shuffles at a rate of 1 per second, and they'd been shuffling since the Big Bang, they'd only just now be starting to repeat shuffles. So, next time you're shuffling a deck of cards, remember, you're holding more possibilities than there are atoms on Earth. Well, folks, we've journeyed through the absurd and landed right back in our seats. Can you believe the wild ride we've just been on? We've discovered that bananas, those yellow curve-shaped treats we've been peeling wrong all our lives, are actually berries. No, we're not monkeying around. It's a very strange world indeed. Then we flocked to the world of flamingos, only to find that their plastic replicas outnumber them. I mean, who knew we were living in a world where pink plastic birds are a more common sight than the real deal? It's a flamazing fact that's enough to ruffle anyone's feathers. We then held our noses and tried to hum, only to realize it's an impossible task. You probably tried it too, don't deny it. Just when you thought you knew all the tricks your body could do, it throws you a curveball. And just when you thought things couldn't get any more mind-boggling, we dealt you the hand that there are more ways to shuffle a deck of cards than there are atoms on Earth. That's right, your friendly game of poker just got astronomically complex. It's a fact that's hard to deal with, isn't it? So, we've taken a stroll down the lane of the ludicrous, the ridiculous, and the downright unbelievable. It's a testament to the fact that truth really is stranger than fiction. And it's all around us in our kitchens, our backyards, our bodies, and even our card games. So, are your minds blown or what? Drop a comment below about the most outrageous fact you learned today. And if you're still hungry for more of these weird and wonderful truths, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're always digging up more bizarre facts to keep you entertained and informed. Until next time, keep questioning everything.